So there are lots of happenings happening in sport, and Tahir Bhai is with us today. How are you, Tahir
Me
Bhai?
good, Akib. Thank you. What about you?
Tahir Bhai, I'm doing well, alhamdulillah. And Tahir Bhai, there is a news coming from the world of snooker that for snooker championship, Pakistan has announced its five-man team for the World Snooker Championship, which will start from 28th October in Doha. How do you see Tahir Bhai? Because Pakistan is also winning laurels in snooker, and Muhammad Asif was, I think, a big name in snooker.
Yeah, Akib. If we look in the history, Muhammad Asif was the single character after the Muhammad Yusuf who enlightened the snooker sports in Pakistan. Unfortunately, after Muhammad Asif, we have lost our legacy in the field of snooker, right? But good thing is Pakistan Snooker Federation is performing equally well to promote its sport international level. So the squad they announced for this sports is a very good sign. No doubt we are not flourishing in this sports, but by promoting and giving a chance to these young guns to perform internationally, soon I wish and I hope our youngsters will give their 10% and they will replace the name of Muhammad Asif and Muhammad Yusuf in the shape of upcoming stars.
And Tahir Bhai, you see passion of snooker in youngsters as well. Mostly people do play the sport with friends, and it is mostly played at late nights in clubs and everywhere. So that is why I think Pakistan is doing well in the sport.
Akib, on the other hand, if we look, snooker is a sport, unfortunately, which has not full favor from the family side. These sports always be considered as the negative sport, you know. Even my older brother was very good player of the snooker. I wish he could perform at national level, but unfortunately, due to family sport and my father don't and my grandfather used to be considered this sport as a bad sport, they always backstopped him to stay away from this sport. So the thing is, we should give the awareness to the families and the citizens that this sport is a gentleman's sport. Even Qaid-e-Azam used to play snooker. It was his favorite sport. So why our families do not consider this sports as a sober sport or proper sport and give their children a proper freedom to play this sport? I think until unless our families didn't support their children or their kids, these sports could not have better bright future in Pakistan. There is a lot of talent I have seen good players in snooker, but due to their family back other factors, they are not able to perform at international level. Until unless you will not promote this sport from your home, you cannot consider to be proved the best player in Pakistan.
And Tahir Bhai, news coming from MotoGP races that Ducati's Ania Bastiani wants the Thai MotoGP sprint race on Saturday with the two world rivals George Martin and Francisco Bagnaia coming in second and third place. So how do you see that motorsports is also rising in the world? And we used to play these sports and virtual games in our childhood.
I still remember
motor racing, heavy bikes.
Motor racing, Manx City Superbike, and if we go on to the motor side,
this is also a very dangerous sport.
Very dangerous sport because, but on the other hand, Akib, I used to see this sport on television with my dad, and my dad was very happy. He also used to advise me by keeping this sport in mind. He said, look, if a player or bike slips, it's a bike sport, Akib, ये मोटरसाइकिलों की रेस है ना?
Yes, motorcycle.
If a bike slips, look at the driver. He immediately stands up. The reason is he have full security, full precaution. He have full sort of covering his body so no injury could occur him. So he also advised me like, keep yourself safe and wear a full proper kit if you want to ride a bike like a racer. So this sport also motivated my dad and myself as well to drive carefully with the full essentials to avoid any injury. So this sports, if a youngster love this sports and want to adopt it, they should also follow the full protocols of this sport in their country. So I think this will be a good, huge combination of matches and sport we are going to see upcoming in the big screen, and our youngsters in Pakistan, not only in Pakistan, around the world will be beneficial from this sport.
Tahir Bhai, lastly, before we close, there is a news from cricket is that Nasir Hussain said that Pakistan has found a kryptonite to the England's baseball approach, and he said that Pakistan has basically exposed England when the ball spins, and he said that England are very poor when playing spin and to bowl spin as well, and basically baseball is the aggressive approach which England are adopting under McCullum's coaching.
Akib, I think so,
saying that Pakistan has exposed England's modern style of
Akib, I think so. Noman Ali and Sajid Khan was mentioning that England has been very poor in spin. He said they are baseball players, sort of technique they have in the cricket, right?
Baseball means playing aggressively.
Playing aggressively, whether it test or one day. So that's why they managed to steal the wicket from them. I think Nasir Hussain has exposed its own team very well. The thing is, he didn't took this thing as a biasness in the favor of his team. That's the beauty of English cricketers and English commentators and English selectors. They always talk about the facts, right? So I think Nasir Hussain's consent or comments about their playing 11, especially against Spain, will also help the ECB to think over and work upon the spin weaknesses which their team have. On the other hand, I also adding something which you was talking me before the video that we saw when photographic session was happened between England and Pakistan team. The Nasir Hussain also set the example that the guy behind other players or other commentators were having the umbrella in their hand. But Nasir Hussain was the one who took the umbrella in his hand. Same example was set by the English team. Pakistani team and English team have the photographic session. But what good thing we saw, English team took their chair by themselves and removed them from. That's the greatness of the huge country. That's the greatness of Nasir Hussain. He set the example and their team proven them.
And Tyrbi, a fan question, I'm demanding you fastball. A fan asked this question as well. But after this series goes, will England change this aggressive baseball approach and go back?
No, Akib, England.
Basically, they call it baseball because Brendan McCullum played aggressively and
Akib, I think England won't change them because this mindset is in their bloodline.
Their players can't play defensive.
Their players can't play defensive because they are god of cricket, father of cricket, Baba cricket. So that's why they have extraordinary confidence. So when you have extraordinary confidence and overconfident, then these things are automatically happening, and they can't avoid these facts that they will be overcome by this weakness.
Okay, but thank you so much for your time, and inshallah tomorrow we will again have you in our video again soon. So yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Like, share, and subscribe to Sports here. Some more content like this. Till then, it is goodbye from me and Tayyib by side. Take good care of yourself and Khuda Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.